Hey everyone, Ellen with Here to Help Mental Health, here to help make mental health honest, enjoyable, accessible, and resourceful. And this is actually, for lack of a better word, a companion piece to what I had said about grief and the cognitive hack that I did about grief. And this really is how to support the griever. A lot of times people don't understand, and they don't know what to say when someone's grieving. And I just wanted to say a little bit about that. As I've mentioned before, cognitive hacks or cog hacks are just kind of little quick snippets that hopefully will help you, and something for you to think about as you move in your own life and in your own space. So really, I wish I had the kind of right thing to say or right thing to tell you to say, because there is no right thing. I will say though that, having worked with a lot of people who've had a lot of loss, there's a lot of wrong things to say, honestly. A lot of times people get very upset when it almost seems like you shouldn't grieve, coming from a friend or a loved one or someone who should be a support system. So, saying things like, oh, you'll move on, or don't be sad, that kind of almost takes away that they should have those kind of feelings. So I want you to just kind of understand that people going through grief, a lot of times they do feel like they aren't right. There's something wrong with them. They don't understand their feelings, their emotions. They're having lots of different thoughts. They might want to just kind of retell certain parts of what, either what happened or parts of their loved one's life. A lot of times, especially, they tend to focus a lot on things that maybe I should have done something differently. And so really, as your role as someone who supports someone who's in the grief process is really to listen, is to be non-judgmental and listen. Sometimes, being silent or just being there, being present, being that person who they can reach out to just to talk and to listen. And sometimes it's not that you need the right words, it's that you can really reinforce the words that they're saying. Instead of coming up with something that's maybe that you think might be helpful for them, really use what they're saying. If they're talking about their loved one, say, yeah, I understand that's how you're feeling right now. Yes, so-and-so was a really good, a great person, and this is why. Or, I understand that you're having some thoughts, and you're thinking a lot about, what happened when you didn't go see them the day before they passed away, or whatever that is. So really using their verbiage instead of kind of trying to come up with something on your own is going to be helpful. But letting them know that you're there, that you can support them in whatever they're going through, and that you're going to non-judgmentally accept the feelings that they're having, the thoughts that they're having, and that you're going to really be there for them. And so that's just something, getting comfortable with that silence, letting that person express the emotion that they need, and really, again, kind of acknowledging that, there's nothing wrong with you. You're going through grief. And your reaction is the right reaction. Your reaction is the normal reaction. And really helping normalize the grief process, that it can look like anything. And so hopefully that helps you in your journey to support a griever as well. If there is anything else that we can do, feel free to reach out if you're looking for professional help at www.here, which is HEAR-to-help.com. You can also find us on Instagram, Twitter, X, Facebook, and YouTube at Here to Help Mental Health. And then if there's anything else that I can talk about that would be helpful for you, please feel free to subscribe. Feel free to comment below. Thanks.